One,
I can hear him.
two. I can hear Logan.
Yeah. We can hear each other.
Yeah.
Connecting to this. So now.
Talk.
Hi,
One,
my name is
two.
Logan.
Yes. So that's the issue. So something is off. They can't hear each other.
Talk.
What?
Nope, I can't hear.
I'm good to go.
Can't hear Bob.
Good evening and welcome, football fans. My name is Nathan Morashek.
And I'm Logan Thompson. Tonight's national anthem is going to be performed by the Pulaski High School Marching Band. We will be back after that.
time. Sportsmanship is one such value that makes these games an educational experience. Please remember to exercise good sportsmanship throughout tonight's game.
This broadcast is provided by the Raider Strong Network and is made up of Pulaski High School students. Yep.
First,
Kicked by Brandon Schaefer.
as that's a
Goes through
touchback,
the
and
end
here
zone,
come
and the
Easton
first
Schmidt
attempt
in
by
your
the from
Raiders
the 20-yard
offense.
line.
Once again, I'm Logan Thompson. I'm joined by my broadcast partner, Nathan Marashik. Ethan Schmidt also has 34.0 rushing yards per game, as he is their leading passer and rusher, dual threat QB. Per game, he's thrown about 115.8 passing yards. Bowden Schmidt, the leading receiver of the team, Ethan's younger brother, leads them in receiving yards, and per game, he's averaging about 64 yards per game. Raiders are set out here for some action. As let's see, in the first and second quarter, the Raiders have not scored as much compared to the second half. It's going to be a run. The Raiders are going to pick up just a couple.
Wiedemann with the carry.
It's going to be a carry for Brock Wiedemann.
Jack Seigan with the tackle. Gain of 2 on the play, second down and 8.
As Nathan, what are you expecting today from these Red Raiders?
Say that again?
What are you expecting today from these Raiders as they head into a
A
tough
lot
matchup?
of running game. I
Yeah.
feel like if they break down the defensive line, it'll open up gaps and they'll be able to take advantage.
If they can break through that A, B, and C gaps, they could spring out some big runs. Raiders have struggled really to get it going in the first half, and there's a big run there.
Oh,
Nearly picks up the first down.
just barely slips.
And obviously there's Schmidt, the quarterback, with a good gain there. It's going to make it third down and manageable. Third and very short. They're going to mark it as third and I believe,
Play sets up a 3rd down and 2.
yeah, about 2 yards. Third and
Along
2,
the 28-yard
right
line.
at the Raiders' 28. Nathan, I think they're going to go with another run here on third and
I
short.
would assume so, yes.
I think they might hand this one off to their leading rusher. Their second leading rusher, shockingly, is also Bowden. Ethan's going to keep it himself. Oh, he's got that. Ethan's got the first down, and he gets up to about the 35, 36. As that's a first down, Pulaski.
Good decoy by the Raiders, sending motion out wide.
Yeah, that was great blocking and good move.
The
Raiders.
The ball on their own 33-yard line.
They're facing a tough West Appear team that's done pretty solid this year. West Appear, I believe, won their last game.
Yep, I believe they're 3-1.
And so far, the Raiders have not put up many points in each game, but there's room for improvement always. We're early on. If they can get the offense going in the first half, it would help a lot. And Schmidt gonna,
That play's blown up
yeah,
real
that play
fast
is
at the line of
blown
scrimmage.
up. I think that lost a yard, actually. Yes, it did.
Kakari the ball carrier. Deshane with the tackle. Loss of 3 in the play. It'll be 2nd down and 13. The ball.
Yeah, it's going to make it 2nd and 13 back at the Raiders' own 30-yard line here on this opening drive for Pulaski. 2nd and long, Nathan. Raiders might have to go into the passing playbook here.
Yeah, I think situations like this is great time for play action.
They might go to play action, or they could run it here and set up a 3rd and manageable. Coach March is obviously a run heavy, and there it is. They're going to run it. A nice little jet sweep action. The Raiders are only going to pick up maybe a yard.
Good tackle in the open field.
So I'm going to expect probably just a straight-up pass here. I'm going to expect just a straight-up pass here.
Noah Marquardt with the tackle. Gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
As otherwise,
33-yard
Raiders
line.
this year on 3rd down have not been that good. Only a conversion rate of about 24%, and it's not bad for high school.
1 for 4.
For high school, it's not bad. Just it can be better. And he's gonna roll out. It's gonna get a completion Oh,
Looks
and
like
they're
it's a
going to give
first
him the
down.
first down. It's gonna
Good
be a
play call
first
by
down.
the Raiders.
Yeah, great rollout pass.
Schmidt to Schmidt, Ethan to Bowden.
And
It'll be a first
there's the
and
Smith
10
brother
Red
connection. And that's a
Schmidt to
first
Schmidt.
down. Great,
Mason Warner on the
great
tackle.
rollout by
Ball on
Ethan there, the
46
senior,
yard line.
to his younger brother Bowden, who I believe is a junior. Yes. The Raiders are gonna probably run this one here on first and 10. Oh, they're gonna do a little screenplay. Good move. Gonna get about 5. Great first down play by the Raiders. Swap it up.
So am I doing it?
They might have fooled the defensive back instead of a run.
With the tackle, gain of 8 on the play, second down and 8.
It's gonna act. They're only.
On the Phantom 47 yard line.
They're gonna give them 8 yards on that.
Second and short. I would assume the Raiders bring a run here.
What a gain on that play. They're probably gonna hand this one off to Bowden, or Ethan's gonna keep this one for himself. Could give it to Wiedemann. Let's see. It's gonna be a first down for the Raiders, and if they can.
Ethan Schmidt with the carry.
Yep, Ethan carries that one. If they could keep this up, it would help because they need to score more
Strong
in the
first
first
drive by
half.
the Raiders.
Their first half offense.
The ball on the west of Pere 42 yard line.
I was looking at the stats earlier. The thing that I think has been killing them the most is not scoring enough in the first half, and their offense is not getting enough time in possession. That is key in football. If you're not holding the ball, you can't win.
Yep.
But they've been giving their opponents too many chances early on to just blow them out, and then they just score in garbage time. It's going to be a run, and that's going to get maybe 2. Ethan's getting a workhorse already.
Horowitz on the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play, second down and 6. The ball on the 38 yard line.
Going to be a good second and manageable. The Raiders moving the ball well.
They're establishing the run game early, which is important
And
for later on
they've
in the
mixed
game.
in the pass twice, and it's worked out both times. And if they can get those little screen plays, like they did earlier, they just work. Coach Marsh will just keep calling that play, and it will keep working probably. As it looks like they're stacking for a run here. Could mix in a play action, though. It's going to be a run.
Schmidt with the carry.
And that's going to bring a
Horowitz
third
and
down.
Bauer on the tackle. No gain on the play, third down and 6. The ball on the
It's going to
38
be
yard
no
line.
gain on that last run. So that's a bit of a bummer for the Raiders because now it's going to be 3rd and 6. Going to probably have to go to the pass here. You could go for the run, but you could punt. It's not the worst thing if you don't get it here. Punt, you could really land them back because their punters aren't going to have as strong of the legs as they will in a couple years. Could really plant them down inside the 10, possibly. But this Pulaski crowd getting rowdy, getting loud. Going to be a rollout for Schmidt. It's going to be a
got his man
completion. That's a
open.
first down, Pulaski.
To the 28-yard line of the Phantoms.
Wiedemann is complete.
Another good play call by the Raiders.
Yeah, another rollout to the right for Ethan.
With the tackle, first and 10 Red Raiders. The ball on the Phantom 27 yard line.
The Raiders are really chewing up the clock on this first drive.
Yeah, they have taken almost 10 minutes off this first quarter. And the Raiders are having a nice sustained drive. This is nice classic old school football right here. It's what this Raiders have all been about. Next to be taken. Oh, can he get around?
He's
No,
blowing
he
up at
cannot.
the line of scrimmage.
That
Good
was, I
play by
believe-
the defensive lineman of the Phantoms.
Yeah, that was Brock Wiedemann on the carry.
Molly Delgado on the tackle.
Oh,
Loss of 2 on the play, second
Oh, he's
down
going to
and
lose
12.
2 on that one, yeah.
The 29 yard line.
Obviously, I see Coach Marsh down there making some subs right now. Subbing in a couple guys. Looks like some receivers coming in. And a couple linemen coming out. I see the long snapper getting ready over here in case we get in field goal range. Because we're getting to that point. Schmidt stands there. And then there's going to be a timeout called.
Now the timeout on the field, Pulaski.
Yeah, Coach Marsh going to call that timeout. I don't think they were ready in the formation.
Yeah.
Probably a
It's
good timeout. They've been out there for about
Yep.
10 minutes now.
It's important the Raiders stay in field goal range here. They cannot afford to take a sack.
Say that one more time, Nathan.
They cannot afford to take a sack here and get pushed out of field goal
Yeah.
range.
Yeah, and make it a. They don't want it to be a third and even longer.
Thermal imaging camera. The fire department would like to thank you in advance for any donation. They'd also like to welcome you to their open house Saturday, September 28th.
As the kicker for the Raiders is James Webster, the senior, the place kicker. He's 5'9".
I believe their kicker is actually Miles Whipple. I think he's a junior.
Oh, he's also. They have 2 place kickers. I think Webster's the backup.
It looks like Miles Whipple, number 28, is warming up right now.
I think Webster might do kickoffs. Here we go. Key second down and long for the Raiders. It looks like it's going to be possibly a pass with 2 receivers out right. And, yeah, it's going to be a pass. Oh, no.
Oh, just through the
Dangerous
hands.
pass by Schmidt.
Just through the hands of
First
number 11, Joey
incompletion
Meidel.
of the game. That almost ended badly for the Raiders. And it was almost very good for them at the same time.
He had him open. He just threw it just behind him.
And this Pulaski crowd, they're getting hyped over here. They're getting loud. 3rd and 12. If the Raiders want points, they get some yards here. Heck, they may even run it, but I doubt that.
3 wide.
3 wide out. Schmidt gonna roll. He's gonna throw it. Gonna
Dumps
get
it
a
off.
couple.
It'll bring up 4th down.
Let's see. Do they? I think they're gonna call it the field goal unit. Unless they might go for this. They might.
They're not bringing out the kicker.
I think they're going to go for this. I think they're not in range. It is only 4th and 6. And they might not be in range enough for the kicker. Or they just might want to capitalize on this drive. And this doesn't put your defense in that bad of a spot, if you really think about it. They could also try. Oh, no, they're going to hike it.
Throws it out wide.
He's going to get a couple.
Looks like he's brought up just a yard short of the.
Great stop by West
It's a
Pere.
great open space tackle by the Phantoms.
And the Raiders, I forgot to mention, are 40% on 4th downs. They don't get that one there. But a great first sustained drive by the Raiders. They'd shoot off a whole 10.5 minutes of this first quarter.
Unfortunately, couldn't come away with any points.
Couldn't come away with anything, but they pinned down the
Phantoms at their own 20.
Yeah, so the defense in a good spot here.
Let's see what they can do.
Phantoms are a pass-heavy team. Right as I say that, hey, hand it off for a good gain. That's
He
gonna
fights
be,
off the tackle to gain
yeah,
about
it's
5
be
or
almost
6.
a first down, almost. Probably about 2nd and 1.
Oh, gain of 9 on the play.
Yes.
They're going.
Raiders Mason Taylor.
They're going
with the
quick.
tackle.
Right up the middle.
He's going to get a nice gain there for a first down. And there's Bryce Watruba, the senior, with the tackle there. First down and
Looks
10.
like the Phantoms are going no huddle.
Yeah, they're probably trying to play this quickly with how the clock is. Get the Raiders, pressure them. He's going to throw it. He's going to air
He's
that
got
one
him
out.
wide
Oh,
open.
He's got a man downfield. He is turning on the Jets. And that is not good for Pulaski.
It's a great throw right down the middle. Number 81 wide open in the middle of the field.
Linebacker got absolutely burnt. Bryce Watruba, great way to stick with the play and make the tackle, but Pulaski's now going to have to make a good stand here inside the red zone.
Phantoms are already in great field
Yeah,
position.
they're inside the red zone down at the 14. They're probably going to hand this one off. No, they're going to
Fake
throw
the
it.
run.
And that's going to
Good
be a
move, and
touchdown
he's in the end zone.
Phantoms. And just like that, in less than 1 minute, the Phantoms get a touchdown. quick sustained offense right there. That drive, Nathan, was only 49 seconds.
Yeah, the Phantoms really exposed the Raiders' defense through the air just then.
Yeah, that pass went for almost 60 yards, and that's really what killed the Raiders. Now they're going to line up for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is blocked.
Blocked.
It's blocked by the Raiders.
Point after attempt by Schaefer is blocked by Mason Taylor.
Mason Taylor gets in there. What a block by him.
Good special teams play for the Raiders.
And that's going to keep some momentum on the Raiders' side. Coming off the blocked PAT, can they go out there after a good first drive? You cannot call that first drive a failure. Yes, it didn't end in points, but it was a great drive. Coach Marsh obviously now talking to his players. They need to strike back after giving up that tutty. Raiders special teams out there. Can they make some more magic happen?
Yeah. The Phantoms' offense is explosive, so the Raiders are going to need to match that on their offense.
Yeah, the Raiders do not want to get in a shootout here.
Set beat to return for the Red Raiders. 37, Keaton Dowk. 14, Bowden Schmidt.
Bowden Schmidt on the return as well with Dowk. As this crowd is really getting into it after that blocked PAT. Both sides. The kick does not go. Whoa, what happened?
Schaefer's kick goes into the end zone. First and 10.
It will be a
Raiders
touchback.
the ball on their own 20-yard line.
And the Raiders will get the ball at their own 20 once again. Pulaski, there's a lot they want to replicate on that first drive, Nathan, I think.
Yeah.
How they ran the ball was great. The passing was great. And their third down conversions were good as well. Yeah, this crowd tonight, pretty split. Raiders out here, I think they're going to come out, probably run it. They love to run on first down, especially after getting the ball right away. And it looks like they got a man in motion. Oh, that's going to be a...
The flag on the play.
I think that's a false start on the Raiders. It looked like a Raider jumped. Yeah.
Yep.
It'll be a 5-yard penalty on the Raiders. False start there.
All right, the penalty moves the ball back 5 yards. It'll be first and 15. The ball on the 15-yard line.
Raiders are going to back up to their own 15. Still first down. Raiders got a double receiver thing over here going on. They might move man in motion, or they're going to leave him there. Oh, it's going to be a screen pass. I knew something was going on over there.
Good move.
Good call. And that's a good gain there on the first and very long.
Yep.
Another Schmidt to Schmidt connection.
And yeah, there it is. Schmidt to Schmidt.
Bauer on the tackle. Gain of 6 on the play. It'll be second down and 4.
It's going to be...
Ball on the 26.
Looks like a gain of 11 on the play.
No, I think he got... oh, no, it is second and 4.
That was a gain of 11 on the play.
Yep.
Yeah. He confused me for a sec. I thought he meant second and 9. He just forgot the penalty.
Good blocking out wide for the Raiders
Yeah.
to set up some open space.
I definitely saw something going on. You don't... And are they trying to run it again? Oh, no. They're doing an option. That's what they're doing, Nathan. They're doing a run-pass option, some of that RPO.
Yep, looks like he picks up about 1 or 2. Bring up
third
and
down
short.
4. Or third down and 2, actually.
Sets up third down and 2.
Yep.
Ball
Manageable.
28-yard line.
Now, I think the Raiders are going to hand this one off. I'm just going to go with a very good guess. Yeah, they're stacking the deck. Blitz definitely coming.
Oh, a
no.
bad snap over the head of the Raiders.
Oh, no.
Another fumble on the play, recovered by the Red Raiders.
Recovered by the Raiders, but brings
and
up fourth
that's gonna
down.
bring out the punt team. That's what you don't want.
Loss on the play.
I
sets
believe
up
they're
fourth
starting.
down
The
and
Raiders starting
13.
center is actually injured right now, so I think they have a backup in.
That's a drive killer right there. A 3rd and 2, you're probably gonna run the ball,
Yep.
and then you just miss the snap.
The momentum has definitely shifted.
And now they're
in this
inside
game.
their own 20, punting the football. This is really bad. Here comes the punt. Punts it to about midfield. It's gonna
Fair
signal
catch
for a
at the
fair
Raiders
catch,
49.
About their Raiders 49. And what defensive adjustments will Coach Marsh make after that 49-second drive that West of here came out and just had?
The Phantoms are starting with even better field position too.
Yeah. They're already in plus territory. And really, they didn't need that run that they had, and the run was good. And I think they're going to, they got a man over the middle.
Quarterback has all kinds of time.
And he holds
And
on.
it's broken up, but a flag on the
Oh.
play.
I'm going to have to say I disagree with that call. That was a late flag.
Bryson's pass to Jennifer Neskern is broken up
That was a very late flag.
by Mason Taylor, but there is a flag on the play.
Great breakup by Mason. I think that's a clean play. Refs may be discussing it. They're going to call that, I think, though. I don't agree with that. You're going to throw a flag that late. I think you let it stand.
Along the Raider 34-yard line.
That's a tough one for the Raiders.
The ball is definitely not on the 3. And that's just going to give them another incentive to run it. Good spin move.
With the carry. Mason Taylor with the tackle.
Taylor gets a tackle this time.
Play, second down and 6.
Taylor's 3rd tackle already. And it's going to be a nice little screen pass. And
Looks
Raiders
like
are
he
going to bring him to a
just
third down
short
and
of third
short.
down. Let's see what the Raiders' third down defense looks like.
But it's going to be like a 3rd and 1 or a 3rd and 2. And look how quickly they're getting to the line. Not letting the Raiders recuperate at all. 3rd and 2. They're probably going to hand it off. No, they're going to throw it. Oh, they got a man
He's going
in the end
deep.
zone.
And he's got his man in the end zone.
Touchdown, West of here. Bryson's pass to Sam Serta is complete
Burns his man.
for 32 yards and a touchdown.
Absolutely burns his man.
The Raiders are being shredded through the air right now.
Yeah, the receivers are just beating them on their routes. They look faster than them. And we'll see. Can they get this PAT, Nathan? First one was blocked, so you can't really blame it on the kicker. Because he can't control if it's blocked.
Snap's good. Holds good.
And that one's
And
up
it
and
is
good.
right down the middle.
13-0 towards nearing the end of the first quarter.
Early in this game, the Raiders found themselves in a little bit of a hole.
And this is what I discussed at the beginning. They cannot let this happen. So third drive's going to have to be a lot better. Third drive's going to have to be a lot more like the first drive and a lot not like the second drive. And that fumble really came back to haunt the Raiders there. Sure, they recovered it, but it set them up in a bad field position to punt.
Back to return to the Red Raiders, 14 Schmidt, 37 Dow.
Dowk and Schmidt back to return. Think it'll be another touchback, Nathan?
Most likely.
Kicker's got a pretty good leg. That thing is booted.
That thing is gone.
That might have been good for a field goal. That
And
was
just
close.
short.
He's got a good leg.
That kind of a leg will free up an offense.
First and 10 Red Raiders the ball on their own 20-yard line. And again, want to remind you the fill the boot run.
Here come the Raiders. So, start of the drive was good, and then really it's just the third down play.
They got backed up right away with a false start last drive.
He jumps, and that's going to be offsides.
It's a good hard count by the Raiders there.
That's going to be offsides. Ethan Schmidt definitely with a good hard count. And you hear the fans telling him, you just can't do that. Call it encroachment, call it offsides, same thing basically.
Yep.
5-yard penalty, first down for the Raiders at the 25, and now only need 5 yards for a new first down, which should help them at least get another first down. They're going to hand it off. Almost picks up 5. Going to pick Spencer Hakes with the carry there, senior.
Looks like he picks up about 3.
2 to 3, yeah.
Bauer with the tackle.
They're going to give him they're going to give him 3 with a minute exactly remaining in this quarter. So Raiders now with a fresh, well, not a fresh set of downs yet. Looks like they're bringing the house on this one.
Another questionable snap.
Oh, and that's going to lose a lot.
Hakes with the carry.
That's
looks like a loss of 5 or 6 yards on that play.
And I think the Raiders, they might take it to the end of the quarter, but
on the play sets up a 3rd down and 8. The ball on the 22-yard line.
I think the Raiders are going to take it to the end of the quarter, but with only 15 seconds to snap it now, they're probably going to take it to the end of the quarter. Yeah, they're definitely taking it to the end of the quarter. With only 10 seconds to snap this football. I'd be shocked. Yeah.
End of the first quarter. It'll give the Raiders some more time to think.
Yeah. That is the end of your first quarter. It's 13-0, the West Pere Phantoms. Give a nice round of applause to the fire department.
Guys, I hope you're properly stretched and ready to go, but we're going to let you loose right now.
As we're back, I'm going to hand this one over to Nathan Marashik. He's going to tell us about his fundraiser going on tonight.
Yeah, we have Pulaski firefighters running around collecting money for a fundraiser.
They're just collecting money tonight.
Looks like lots of people are donating for a good cause.
Donating for a great cause to our fire department. These people put their lives on the line for us every day. Getting the gratitude they deserve. We thank them for all that they do. As Pulaski comes out for this play now. It's the start of the second quarter, Nathan.
Yep.
Here we go. Raiders on a
long third down.
You're gonna have to pass it here. You can't run it. He's
looking.
That is
fires over the top of the head of his receiver.
And that's gonna
brings up another 4th down.
They're gonna send out the punt team. And Nathan, I'm just gonna make a prediction. The defense might get allow some more points here because of how the passing's been.
Yeah, the defense definitely needs to make some changes before they come back out on the field.
I don't know if it's them or it's just West Pere is just that good at throwing the football. But the punt, let's see if we can get a good snap. Oh, there's the flag. That could change the Raiders' decision. If that was offsides, which it might have been, but I think it's a false start. It looks like it's a false start. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's just going to hurt them
Back
even
them up
more.
even farther.
If that was an offsides, Raiders might have sent back out the offense and gone for it, but now it's 4th and 13 in a very similar spot to where the first punt was, Nathan.
Yep.
As, let's see, here comes this punt. That thing is booted to the
midfield.
50 midfield, and he's going to return that for a good net gain of about 7 yards.
To the Raiders 43.
And here comes the Phantoms offense and the Raiders defense. It's been an uneven matchup so far.
Returned by Warner. Ben Marsh on the tackle. The 1st and 10 Phantoms. The ball on the Pulaski 43-yard line.
Already on the Pulaski 43. Coach Marsh looks like he was getting out there yelling at somebody. I could not tell who. Here comes the Phantoms. 1st and 10 on the Raiders 43. They're going to throw that thing, and it's going to be a... Oh, but
he breaks the tackle.
There's a piece of laundry, Nathan. This may be coming back. This may be coming back. Hold your horses. There is a flag on the play. I think that's a holding call.
But there is a flag on the play.
I think that's going to be holding, and they're going to bring this one back.
Looks like it is on the Phantoms. That's a lucky break for the Raiders.
Penalty moves the ball back 5 yards, pulls back the touchdown. It'll be 1st down and 15.
It was not holding. It might have been a block in the back because it was a 5-yard penalty.
48-yard line.
Now this helps Pulaski. This almost pushes the Phantoms out of their territory. 1st and 15 now, Nathan.
Phantoms are playing 5 wide. Nobody in the backfield besides the quarterback.
They're going to throw that one right across the middle.
All kinds of time. He finds number 8 in the middle.
Nice little gain of 5 to 7 yards.
Kyle Novak with the tackle.
Todd Novak with the tackle there, Nathan.
Phantoms go no huddle again.
It's going to be about 2nd and 8. So, yeah, 7-yard gain on that 1st down. They're going to air this one out. They're going to go long.
He's going deep.
And
he's got a man open, but he overthrows
his
him.
man, and that's key for the Red Raiders. 3rd and long. Raiders might come out in a dime formation, some sort of dime, because they're gonna definitely be expecting the pass. I almost guarantee you a pass.
The Raiders are being exposed over the top right now.
It's been these deep passes. It hasn't been these short passes. It's been these long, aired out passes. Raiders aren't really playing far back, so.
Phantoms bring a man in motion.
And
quarterback going deep again. He's got his man again.
And you've got to question the call.
It's another touchdown for the Phantoms.
You've got to question, why didn't the Raiders play a bit further back? They put 2 guys on him, and he still burnt both. They're going to go for the PAT here.
Snap good, hold good, right down the middle. This kicker is automatic. So far, number 18, Brandon Schaefer, senior, has been getting a lot of action.
What'd you say?
They found themselves in the end zone a lot, so the kicker's getting a lot of action.
Yeah.
The fire department would also like to welcome you to their open house Saturday, September 20th, next Saturday.
11 minutes in the second quarter remaining still.
Raiders
need some points on the board here.
They need something.
They need some points on the board. They need to get some momentum back.
They need something to get the crowd into this.
Yeah, it's very one-sided right now.
We just heard the West of Pere crowd saying they can't hear us. saying we can't hear you, as in they can't hear the Raider crowd because there
They've
isn't
been
really
stunned.
there isn't much to cheer about.
They've been stunned early.
37 down. Schaefer set to kick off.
This has been very one-sided. Here's the kickoff, and then let me guess, touchback? Oh, that
No, he
one may
kicks
be
it in
returnable.
short.
He is gonna return that.
He's returning it.
He's kind of stumbled on himself.
He's
and
been blown up early.
probably should have let that one just bounce into the end zone.
Westberg on the tackle.
That is not good. Probably should have just let that one bounce.
The first and 10 Red Raiders, the ball on their own 14-yard line.
This is the furthest back the Raiders have been all game. It's been all touchbacks. Snapping the football.
It's been an
It's
issue.
going to be something I'm going to bring up right now. Last two drives, each have had one
Yeah, it's really
where a
costed
snap
the
has
Raiders.
screwed them. So I'm sure Coach Marsh is emphasizing, we know you're not the starting center, but you got to snap the ball correctly.
They bring a man in motion. Run up the middle does not go very far.
I don't even think it got a yard.
Deshane with the tackle.
Maybe got half a yard.
Second down and 10.
No, not even.
14-yard line.
Not even half a yard. 0-yard gainage. Yes. You see I see Coach Marsh laying it into the defense down there. Yeah, they're getting talked to. They're gonna get tackled quickly.
Braden Wiedemann with the carry.
Braden Wiedemann with that carry.
Carter Seaborn with the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play. Third down and 6.
3rd and 6, Nathan.
Crucial third down here.
Raiders' third down conversion rate, probably this game has gone under 20% by now. Raiders with some hustling out there.
4 out wide to the right.
Shotgun formation.
Sets up a screen. Gets the blocks he needs, but he
They
looks like
might
he's
go
about
for this
1
one.
yard short.
They may go for this.
Ethan Smith,
At this point, why not?
It looks like the offense is staying out there.
Yeah, 1 yard, why not?
Play will be 4th down and 1. Horowitz with the tackle.
Definitely going to be a run.
Ball on the Red Raider 23-yard line.
Now, they're definitely emphasizing snap the ball correctly. If they mess up the snap here, Nathan, this could be catastrophic.
It'll set up the Phantoms in a really good
They
field
could be
position.
set up in the red zone, or it could just get returned for a touchdown. All right,
The Raiders.
they're definitely running. I think Ethan might just take this and try running right up the middle. I think you just got to go up the middle. Can't try running around and doing too much.
Looks like they run it wide.
I think he got it.
It looks like he picks up enough for a first down.
Wiedemann, the ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play. First and 10 Red
Yes,
Raiders.
they will get the first
It's a
down.
big 4th down conversion by the Raiders.
That's very important.
First
Keeps
and
the
10
drive alive.
Pulaski, the ball on their own 26-yard
It keeps
line.
some hope alive that, yes, they can get a first down, because that's their first down since their first drive. Which on the first drive, I don't
They
know.
were moving the
I
ball
don't know
well.
what happened to that, because they were moving it
Penalties
with
and bad snaps backed them up behind
with
the line of scrimmage
efficiency.
fast.
and
Raiders 2 out to the left.
They're probably gonna run it here. Oh my
Another,
God!
The snap goes through the hands, and he's tackled well behind the line of
Recovery
scrimmage.
on the play. Recovered by Pulaski.
That was a high snap. That snap was very
Seaborn
high.
with the tackle.
Uh-oh. You're gonna. We're muted. Somebody's. we're back after the injury timeout. Nathan, that was Ethan Schmidt who went down there.
That is a big loss for the Raiders.
And I think he's coming off the field right now.
Loss on the play sets up a second down and 22. Ball on the Raider 14-yard line.
Yeah, Schmidt is on the bench with the with Mel Welsing, our trainer.
Looks like it's his shoulder.
That's the worst. Oh, nice run there. Yeah, it's also it was second and 22 also, Nathan. So
Brings up third down.
who's gonna throw the ball is probably gonna be now.
Marcord and Delgado with the tackle.
We have another quarterback. I know we do.
We have a third down and 18. The ball on the 18-yard line.
I think it's one of the Wiedemans. Oh, that's a great
got a good gap up
that
the middle.
Might be a. No, never mind.
Remember, they're way backed up on
I
the
forgot it
line.
was 18 yards we needed.
They probably brought it back up to the original line of scrimmage. And they send the special teams out there.
Yeah. Ethan's still by Mel on the bench. They're definitely, yeah, they're checking something. That is catastrophic. That's a
Low
good punt. That's a good punt.
Good, favorable roll for the
And
Raiders.
they're just gonna let that.
And he's going to let it roll.
Yeah, I mean, you saw how many of them were coming.
It's a good
And
punt.
It looks like we got another trainer down with Ethan now.
The punt by goodness is down.
We'll keep you updated on how that looks as it progresses. So the defense is really going to need to step up if we even get a shot in this one.
Yeah, they have not made a stop yet.
And now Schmidt is down. You see some of the injured players going to talk to him. Looks like they're getting him some ice. So that's a good sign that they're getting him ice. It might not be the worst thing.
Phantoms hand it off.
Raiders, nice hit.
Off the ball carrier.
Looks like he only picks up about 2 or 3 yards.
Heinz and Pere with the tackle. Gain of 3 on the play. Second down and 7.
Second
Ball on
and
the
7.
31-yard line.
And that's going to be third down.
That run doesn't go anywhere. Looks like
They
maybe
might be
gain of
giving their
1.
quarterback's arm a rest. And now the question is, do we put Ethan back in because the snaps have been bad? And that's what contributed to him getting hurt right there. The snap was bad, so he had to run and get that ball. And Nathan, I'm expecting a pass. Oh, yeah, they're going deep. They're going
Quarterback, he's getting pressured. He's rolling out to the right, throwing. There's it broken up. Good play by the defense
Great
there.
stop by
The
the
Raiders
Raiders.
really needed a
And
stop,
are
and they got
they-
one.
I was about to say, they are not about to go for this.
The difference on that play was that the Raiders finally got to the quarterback and put him under some pressure. Otherwise, he's had all kinds of time to throw the ball.
So going out to QB, I don't know, honestly.
It looks like the Phantoms offense is still out there.
Back to return.
No, they put out their special teams.
Bryson set the punt.
It would be a bit petty if they went for it, up 20-0.
Oh,
bad
questionable snap.
Raiders
he
almost
hesitated
block
to
it.
punt that.
Yeah, because he had a bad snap. Oh, Raiders, Bowden Schmidt.
Good return.
Schmidt,
Trucks
what a
his own
return.
guy.
Great return by Bowden.
Brings it back up to the 42-yard line.
And could there be some life for this Raiders offense? Now, if you can get a good eye on who is returning this one, or who is going to go out and quarterback.
It looks like number 3, Phantoms quarterback, is also their punter.
So let's see, who is quarterbacking for the Raiders right now?
They're using him everywhere. A little bit of a high snap, but he manages and picks
Gets
up
a
about
couple. Nice
up about
first down
5.
gain. Wiedemann carries that one. Don't know which one. You see, Ethan's off the bench. He's walking around.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Great
Second down
signs.
and 5.
Great signs there. Oh my.
Drops the
oh
snap.
My.
Loses about 2 yards there.
By Pulaski.
And they may have all. They almost lost possession. This is getting bad with the snaps.
It'll be interesting to see what the Raiders do if they keep it on the ground and go for it on 4th, or if they
Now
it through the
it's
air.
3rd and 7. I think you got to throw the ball. They got other guys who can throw the ball. Wiedemann can throw the ball. I know that much.
Well, they bring in Joey Migel.
Bowden's one pass attempt this year was an interception. So, I mean, technically he completed the pass, just to the wrong team. I know the one Wiedemann pass this year was completed.
Looks like they sent
That's
in
gonna be
motion. A
an
good
end
block
around,
out wide.
and that's a
And it
first
looks
down.
like he picks up the first down.
That's going to be number 30. We don't have a 33. So who is that? Because we don't have a 33.
The 1st and 10 Red Raiders. Ball on the west of Pere 40, 6-yard line.
And you hear the Raider crowd getting into it. Good drive here.
It brought some life back into the crowd.
Just imagine if Schmidt was out there now. I kind of lost track of where he went.
Phantoms dropping a guy back.
We're going to
Snap.
run this one again. It's a
Good
good
space
run.
up the middle.
Brock Wiedemann with the carry.
Unfortunately, he runs into his
There,
own blocker.
Brock Wiedemann. Hey, it's still a good gain.
Looks like gain of 3.
Gain of 3 in the play. Second down and 7. The ball on the 43-yard line.
See, they're hesitating to throw the ball now. Well,
But they're gonna
shut me
they're
up.
going through the air.
That was Bowden. He overthrew his man by a lot.
Intended for Migel.
He definitely overthrew his man there. And if he didn't, that could have been a touchdown. Migel had his man beat. But it's an overthrow, and it's 3rd and 7. Will we see some type of end-around play again? Jeffrey Smith's going out there. Saw that sub. He's going to go out to receive.
Raiders line up 1 to the left, 4 in the backfield.
Looking like a run.
It is out
And
left,
It's
but it's
absolutely
blown up by number
Maybe a
35
yard.
of the Phantoms.
Raiders are going to go for it.
Borowitz and Delgado with the tackle. They lost 1 on the play. 4th down and 8. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Bowden Schmidt going back out there, probably because it's going to be a pass.
Yep, the Raiders really need something creative here to get to the first down mark.
They need to be able to throw the ball. Yeah, Bowden's definitely going to throw this one. They're sending the safety back. He's going way back.
Looks like he's just going to punt
it's going to be a smart punt. But it's going to be a touchback.
Unfortunate roll right into the end zone.
Honestly, Bowden had some space to run the ball there.
Into the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 west of here. The ball on their own 20-yard line.
Looks like the Phantoms saw it coming. They quick dropped a guy back
think
right before the snap took.
I've seen the Raiders do that a couple times. They line up and have Bowden punt it because they try pinning him back, and it's a smart play. So you just push your safety back in case, because quite honestly, you probably didn't want to return that one anyways.
Phantoms, the way they've been marching down the field, 2 minutes 40 left.
They
in the
don't need to
quarter, they
return
have
it.
Plenty of time.
Oh, yeah.
But the Raiders came up with a stop last time they were out here.
The Raiders may be able to get the ball back with how quickly the Phantoms do go, though. 'Cause even with the stops, they go back to the line quick. And he's going to, he had a man.
Sets up a screen to the left. He's got room to run.
Oh, my. He had 81 down here, beat his man, but he did not realize. It was definitely intended for the screen target, though.
He gets out of bounds, stops the clock.
1st and 10 west of here. The ball on their own 37-yard line.
Phantoms, no huddle.
2.5 minutes.
Quarterback, all kinds of time again.
All the time.
Doesn't have anybody.
It's in there. Oh, no. Kind of looked like
Number
offensive.
5, Isaac Lom, almost
have-
had an interception there, but
Might have been a
81 of the
push.
Phantoms came back to play some
It
defense.
looked like a bit of a push. Could have been PI, but I think it was legal.
It's a good play from the offense to turn into some defense.
That would have been huge for the Raiders.
That could have been 6 the other way.
And now 2nd and 10. They're looking to throw this one. Wow, they're not.
Hands off to the running back. Good tackle there by number 4.
It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Taylor with the tackle.
And I think they're going to hurry this one up.
Gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Looks like they're just going to let this roll to the 2-minute warning.
3-yard line.
Is there even one? Yeah, there's not. Wait, there is no 2-minute warning
Never
in high
mind, there's
school.
no 2-minute warning. He
And
throws it deep.
He's got his
He's
man.
got his man again
Oh my goodness.
into the end zone for the 4th time this half.
Touchdown rush to Pere.
Another bomb dropped by their quarterback.
Well, that about sums up this first half for the Raiders.
Not far off.
The PAT attempt. It's 3 for 4 on these.
He's had 1 blocked on his
Actually,
first
he's 1
attempt.
for 3 on these. My bad. Now he's
It's
2
up, and it's no good. Wide left.
2 for 4 on his PAT. 3 for 4 on his PAT. No.
2 for 4.
2
Yeah,
for
the first
4.
one blocked.
Yeah, and now he missed that one. Just a bit left. Raiders gonna have to try making something out of this drive quickly.
They got one more chance to put some points on the board.
Minute 49. Thing you don't want to do. Give the ball back with
You
time.
do not want to turn the ball over.
Or give the ball back with time, because it's only taken this West Appear team 1 play to score. And they just chuck it up deep, and they can score in 1 play.
The Raiders' defensive plan hasn't really changed that much. After 3 consecutive touchdowns over the top of the Raiders' defense,
Well, it's been 4, actually.
they've added another one.
And I think that's going to be a halftime adjustment.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Raiders come out playing 2 safeties in the second half.
I was kind of surprised that they haven't started doing that already.
The Raiders need some special
Bowden
team magic
Schmidt
right
and
here.
Delk returning. Here comes the kick. All of them have been touchbacks except for the last one.
Number 18 sets the kickoff.
That one will be a touch. No. He's going to return that. Can it be a better return than last time? It will be.
Goes out wide. It's a good tackle
You're
because
gonna
he had
get
room to
positive
run.
yards. Schmidt going to be down at 26. Ethan Schmidt still not back out yet. Still on the bench.
The Raiders, a minute 43 left on the clock.
Raiders probably going to just run the ball and try getting yards that way.
2 timeouts left still.
Looks like they're going to run it here.
But yeah, they've lost their quarterback, so it'll be questionable to throw through the air.
Yeah. Question, I don't know how much they're going to throw at all the rest of this game.
It's a fake handoff.
Nice little keep there by Wiedemann. Raiders going to hustle back. At least they're going to move up the tempo.
They line up with 1 out left.
Motion and
3 in motion.
big men. Going to be a run probably out to the left, and yeah, it will
He's got
be.
a good hole. Looks like he
Minute left. Minute 1 left.
picks up the first
I
down.
think some timeout got called because unless the clock stops after first down.
First
It does.
10 Red Raiders.
And now it's running again.
Lost running.
37-yard line.
Raiders moving quickly.
Yeah, now they got to move
One out
quickly.
right.
First down stops it for until the ref spots it again. Another
Looks
good
like you
run.
run the same play almost.
And that just got
That-
absolutely blown up.
Newman with the carry.
And they're just going to keep letting the Hawk run. Oh, he's down. Oh, no, he's not.
Simon with the tackle. No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Are the Raiders even going to try?
They're really letting the clock wind down here.
I don't think they're going to even try. I don't think they want to even risk giving the ball back that badly. This will be their try right here. Oh,
He's got
that's
blockers
not
ahead.
bad.
He finds
That's a
a good
good
hole.
gain. They may call timeout. Coach March may call a
He
timeout
did.
here.
He called timeout.
Think they're gonna try airing this one out then.
Yeah, I think this is just too far for their kicker's leg.
Because Bowden, he's shown that he has the arm. He overthrew his man by a lot, which means he's definitely got the arm to throw it. Just does he got the arm to throw it 48 yards? And will they have enough time?
Purveyor Health is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the
Yeah, it looks
Pulaski
like they
Red
got
Raiders.
one play left in them.
Coverage is provided by licensed athletic trainer Melissa
Will they be
Garrett.
able to block for enough time to give him a chance to chuck this one
If you're
downfield?
suffering from a muscle, bone, or joint injury, it's time to turn to Purveyor Orthopedics for comprehensive care to help you move freely again. Did you know that a bronze level donation to the Field of Dreams project is only $17 a month? To learn more about the project or to donate, stop out tonight.
All right, Nathan, here we go. Hail Mary.
Or visit online at
It's definitely going to be taken by Bowden. I think.
Doesn't look like a Hail Mary. They only line out with one to the right.
Are they going to attempt that run play again?
Looks like they might run it again.
Bit
They
odd.
do. He's got
It's a
room.
good gain.
He's got one to beat. But unfortunately, the clock expires. The Raiders find themselves in a hole heading into halftime, down 26.
Yeah, down
We'll be
26
back
nothing.
in action after halftime.
Due to copyright issues, halftime will be muted.
Welcome back, Raider fans.
As we thank you for tuning in to the second half of action, Nathan. This has been not a good game for the Raiders. This has been quite a blowout for the Raiders. Ethan Schmidt is down.
I currently can't hear you.
All right, I'll wait a minute.
Yeah.
The goals leader, Maddox McKeefery, is 12th in the state with 13 goals. Assist leader,
Please stand by.
with 3. And the saves leader, Josh Roth, is in the top 20 in the state with 21 saves. The boys will be back on the pitch next Tuesday, hosting Green Bay Southwest. Game time 6:30.
That'll be an easy.
How about a round of applause for boys soccer? The girls volleyball team currently 1-1 in conference play with recent win over Sheboygan North and a first place finish in the Seymour Invitational. Come watch them play tomorrow as they host the Pulaski invite here at the Fred Presley Fieldhouse. Competition set to begin at 9 o'clock.
All right, Nathan, can you hear me now?
A little bit.
All right, we're going to wait a minute, folks, till Mr. Nickerson gets his speech done. Because if you can't tell, he's pretty loud. And right now we have some sound issues where me and Nathan can't hear each other through our headsets. So yeah, we're just gonna wait on that. As to those of you who can hear me, we got a minute 20 left till the half starts. Raiders down 26-0 right now, and the Phantoms are going to get the ball to start the half, and more on that in a minute, because now I can't even hear myself talk. All right, folks, welcome back. I'm Logan Thompson, and I'm joined again by Nathan Morashik, here for your second half of football, here for this RSN broadcast. As I was saying earlier, Nathan, this has not been a good game for the Raiders.
Yeah, their game plan needs to change.
Ethan Schmidt. One sec, folks. Ethan Schmidt is out for the game now. It's been confirmed. I've spoken to some accountable sources. And, folks, we'll wait another minute.
We're running a Blake Brown County campaign here just inside the plaza as you arrive. I want to give a huge thank you to all who donated blankets for this year's inaugural Blake Brown County event. The Pulaski High School National Honor Society and Radio Club teamed up with the Brown County United Way to help children and families in need to stay warm this winter. With your help, we were able to collect 60 blankets for our community and for United Way. Thank you for all who participated, for your time, dedication, and effort to make this drive a success. How about a round of applause for all of those who donated to the blanket campaign?
All righty.
The Fill the Boot campaign. We thank all of you.
So, Nathan.
Phantom start with the ball.
Yep.
The Raiders going to have to come out hot on defense. They need to put some pressure on this
We're gonna
quarterback.
need some stops. But, so, yeah, Bowden Schmidt going to be taking over at the QB for the Raiders on offense because Ethan has been ruled out. He's got a sling on right now. So that's not good for the Raiders.
The Phantoms have shown that when number 3 Patrick Greason Jr. gets pressured, he makes mistakes and he forces throws.
Has not been much pressure though.
Yeah, that's the issue. The Raiders are only putting 3 on the line.
And even with that, they're not being able to stop the pass.
Yeah, that's an issue.
When you're putting 3 on the line, you should be able to stop the pass.
Yeah.
When you have 3 on the line, it's a disappointment to allow a 5-yard pass, let alone a completion.
Miles Whipple here for the Raiders to kick off.
As the Raiders, a win may be out of the question, but a good performance is still
They need
not.
a hot start to this second half. Whipple. Kick.
It's going to
in the
be
air.
returned right from the 1. And it's going to be a nice little jet
Pitches
around.
it.
This is Madden.
It's a great return.
Apparently,
all
this
the way
is
up to
Madden
the 42-yard line.
Apparently, this is Madden 25, and he's calling a play right out of it. A nice return to left option. As Bobo, Nathan, I'll let you take over.
The Phantoms already with good field position. The Raiders are already backed up a little bit farther than they should be.
Phantoms, the ball on their own 42-yard line.
Phantoms, 2 out wide right and left.
I'm
2 in the
expecting-
backfield.
They usually go with the run on the first play, but
Quarterback
honestly,
sends his man in motion.
I'm kind of expecting the pass, but
Hands it off. He gets
what a
good
gain.
room up the middle.
Drop the ball, Pere.
Looks like a gain of
Got about
around
7 probably.
6 or 7 yards.
Gonna set up second and short.
Gain of 6 on the play, second down and
And you
4.
give them 6.
Ball on the West Superior 48-yard line.
Already down on their own 48. This is very good for West Appear. Might just run it again here.
Sends a man in motion
Ah,
again.
They're gonna go
They
deep.
bring pressure, but he sets up the screen perfectly for number 1.
Oh, wait a minute. The
Flags on the play.
Todd is complete, but there is a flag on the play.
That
He has the
one
first down for now, but
may
we'll see
be
what this
coming
flag
back.
is.
I think that's a holding call, Nathan. I think that's a holding, or that might have been actually a face mask.
Looks like the Phantoms are backing up themselves currently.
Holding would be 10. If it's a face mask, that's 15. And they're backing up quite a bit, so that might have been a face. Let's hear. Well, sir, we can't hear you.
Oh. Blindside block.
That's a 10-yard penalty
That
from
that
where,
backs them up heavily. That's
and that's from where the play is committed.
this is where the Raiders need to capitalize.
There is no way this is second down and 10.
Second and 18.
Yeah,
2nd and 18.
since that's where the play was
Phantoms.
committed.
Quarterback lined up in the backfield on his own.
They're going to air this one out, Nathan, and this might go for a touchdown if he gets a man out.
He's sending his man deep, and he's got him. Connected for another touchdown.
Bryson's pass to this card is complete. Touchdown,
Over the
West
top of the
Appear.
Raiders' heads for the 5th time tonight.
The issue with the Raiders is their corners in the secondary. They're not looking for the ball. They're just watching the receiver. If he had turned around and saw the ball coming, he could have swatted it. And the PAT attempt. Kicker is 2 for 4 tonight on the PATs. 1 missed, 1 blocked.
Good snap, good hold,
And it's up
and
and good.
it is good.
One after attempt by
Well,
Silver is good.
that's not the start the Raiders wanted.
The score 33-0. West Appear.
Let's see if the Raiders offense can put some points
33
on
to
the
0.
board.
Raiders' worst loss of the year was probably their first home game. They lost 42-7 with a literal garbage time TD with about
This
a
one
minute
is
and a half left.
Getting out of hand.
This is
fast.
getting bad. This one might get worse than that.
Need to return for the Red Raiders. 14 Schmidt, 37 Bell. Schaefer getting ready to kick off.
Here comes the kickoff for the Here comes the kickoff. That thing is just booted. It's gonna be a touchback.
Schaefer's kick goes through the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10. Red Raiders, the ball on their own 20-yard line.
Raiders' first drive of the second half, starting on their own 20.
Bowden
See what they
Schmidt
can
gonna
do.
go out there as the QB for the whole half. He's gonna have to do this.
Bowden Schmidt, only a sophomore, taking heavy responsibilities for this team.
Yeah. Not only is he one of their best rushers, he's gonna have to
Raiders
throw the ball, and that's
out left.
a good
Good
block.
Gets out wide,
What a
lowers his
run.
shoulder, and picks up the first down.
Brock Wiedemann, what a carry, and that's a first down. Good start Good first play for the
Good
Raiders.
start for the drive for the Raiders.
And this is, I hate to bring this up, but this is looking how they started off the game. If you remember back in the first quarter, this is how the first drive looked. Sure, it's only one play, but they had a great run game in their first drive, and then that kind of disappeared.
Raiders come out, lined up with one to the left. 3 men in motion.
And that one,
The Phantoms do a nice
blown
job of
up.
covering up everything. Gain of about 1 yard.
Bauer and Warner with the tackle. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down and 9. Ball on the Red Raider 34-yard line.
the question for the Raiders is, when do we air it out? And how much are we trusting Bowden airing it out?
They've got a one-on-one matchup out to the right if they choose to use it, but they don't. They hand it
Oh,
off.
that's a,
It's number 33.
Bowden got hit hard there after
Picks
handing
up-
it off.
Picks up about 5 or 6 yards. It'll set up 3rd and manageable here for the Raiders.
And
on
the
their own
question is,
39-yard line.
do you hand it off and go for it on 4th down, or do you throw the ball?
The Raiders are already down by 33 points, so I
They might
definitely
just run
see
it
them
twice.
going for it on 4th
They
down
might just
here.
run it twice. Yeah. Well, they're not
finds
going
a
to need to
good
go for it.
hole.
Oh, if he didn't trip, he might have had a touchdown.
First down for the Raiders, up to
Brock
midfield.
Wiedemann taking a huge workload of the rushing game.
They are
now that
moving the
Schmidt
chains.
now that Schmidt is down and out for the game, Brock Wiedemann looks to be taking much of the carries for the Raiders.
Yeah, the junior is also taking on some heavy responsibilities now that
So far, he's done
quarterback
pretty well.
Ethan Schmidt is going down.
Oh, no, Bowden's the quarterback.
Brock Wiedemann lines up in the backfield again, gets the ball again, goes out wide left.
Gonna get pushed
Has
forward
blocks
for a
ahead of him.
couple extra yards with that push from the line.
Looks like he gains about 4 yards.
Stigall with the tackle.
Set up 2nd and 6. The Raiders are on the Phantom side of the field.
On their 47.
Gain of 4 on the play.
8:40 remaining in this third.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Wiedemann lined up in the backfield once again.
It's gonna be probably another handoff.
Hands it off. 33 around to the right. Gets
He's
some blocks. Cuts it back up the field.
almost getting it first. I feel like he tried doing a bit too much there.
Gains about 3 yards.
And
With the tackle.
third down.
Gain of the play sets up 3rd down and 3. Ball on the West Superior 44-yard line.
Nathan, I think it's gonna be another handoff.
3rd and 3.
It's been all runs this drive.
One lined up to the right.
Yeah, they're not preparing for. Oh, that's a
It's
offside.
a good hard count by the Raiders.
Have a flag on the
Good
play.
play by the Raiders. Good job getting the defense to jump there. That's going to be a free first down
Raiders moving the chains once again.
without even having to use a play.
Penalty moves the ball ahead 5 yards. 1st and 10. Red Raiders the ball on the West
The
Superior
downs
44-yard
reset.
line.
Raiders moving down the field
Yeah, they
nicely.
get the automatic first down because it was a 5-yard penalty.
Raiders line up quickly. Snap it.
And it's a
Right up
pretty
the middle.
decent gain.
Braden Wiedemann, the ball carrier.
Picks up about 3 yards.
Seaborn with the tackle. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd down and 7.
Ball on the West Superior 36-yard line.
Raiders with one lined up to the left.
They're going to run this one. Oh, that's
This play is blown up.
Wiedemann, the ball carrier. Murkowski with the tackle. Loss on the play sets up a 3rd down and 10. Ball on the West
3rd and
Superior
long for the
39-yard
Raiders here.
line.
I might have to go through the air. Been interesting what play call they go with here.
Second and 10. And that's,
It looks like
I think that's another offside.
we have a
Never mind. It might be no, it's offside.
it's
Raiders,
another offsides call.
Gonna make it second and short now.
Third and short.
Second and short.
Penalty sets up a 3rd down and 5.
It says
Ball on the West Superior
that
34
makes
yard
no
line.
sense.
Third and manageable now. This is definitely 4-down territory for the Raiders.
But yeah, been a great first drive for them. Been over 7-minute drive. They got the, my bad, it's been a 6-minute drive. They got the ball with 11 minutes exactly on the clock. And now we're down
Wiedemann
to
lined
6
up in the
minutes.
backfield. Takes the snap. Goes out left and is immediately met
Oh
by a
my.
Phantom player.
Wiedemann, the ball carrier.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
Segal with the tackle.
And long.
Loss
Or
of the play,
manageable.
it'll be 4th down and 6. Ball on the 35 yard line.
So I think we got to run the ball. We got to throw the ball here. And this will be the first pass of the drive. But you see, now they're pulling Bowden out. I think they might punt it. Because now they just threw Bowden out there. This might just be a punt, which I'd be kind of disappointed to see.
They are down 33-0, so I don't see.
The point.
I
in
don't think it would
punting.
hurt to just go for this here.
But then again, yeah, they're just gonna punt it. I don't get it.
Yep.
That was.
That punt goes out of bounds around
I don't
the
get it.
15-yard line.
I don't get it.
Led by
Why
Bowden.
why
Smith
punt
goes
down
out of
33-0
bounds. 10 West Superior on their own
with
15
20
yard
minutes
line.
left in the game? It's 4th
Well.
and 6. Go for it.
The Raiders have been exposed over the top 5 times by the Phantoms.
You'll probably have the ball back before the quarter ends.
Phantoms on offense now. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off to his running back. Up the middle. Raiders meet him after about 2 yards.
Boyd Nowak with the tackle. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 17 yard line.
Ball on the Phantoms' own 17-yard line. 2nd and 8. Quarterback sends a man in motion. Hands it off to his running back again, who finds some room and looks like he
Off the ball carrier.
just barely picks up the 1st down.
Latriba with the tackle.
And the Phantoms will move the chains.
With 1st down and 10 West Superior. The ball on their own 26 yard line.
Just over 4 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah. 1st and 10.
Phantoms send a man in motion again. Quarterback
Just another.
hands it off to his running back. Gets a
Oh,
lot of
wow.
room up the middle. Once again, another
They
first down
may
for
not
the
need to
Phantoms.
throw the ball anymore.
The
Run-
Phantoms have quickly moved up to their own
The
40-yard
run
line.
game's been effective all night. Why stop?
1st and 10 West Superior. The ball on the 40 yard
Phantoms
line.
running back Evan Ott, senior, is having himself a night. Quarterback hands it off once again,
That one is.
and he
are
finds
you
even more
kidding me?
space. Luckily, he's brought down just before he finds open green grass to run with.
I don't know how that happened.
He's tripped up just before he breaks free of the Raiders' defense.
1st and 10 West Superior. The ball on
Another
their own
first down
36
by
yard
the
line.
Phantoms. They are moving down this field quickly. No huddle.
Probably another run coming.
Phantoms. Number 3 takes the snap, hands it off to his running back again.
Oh my.
And this time he's met after about 2 yards.
With the carry.
The defensive line of the Raiders have given up big play after big play currently. They're going to have to make a stand here to keep the Phantoms out of field goal range.
2nd and 7.
Phantoms
They're-
looking to
eh,
throw the ball.
uh-oh, they got
He's got
all
all
them-
kinds of
and
time.
that's-
He's got his receiver. and he throws it short.
They want PI. I'm not gonna say
The opposing
nothing.
team wants pass interference, but they
I'm
don't get
not
it.
gonna, I'm not gonna say nothing because that was definitely pass interference.
Yeah. The Raiders defender did not turn his head and look for the ball.
They haven't done that all night, which is kind of I've questioned.
Brings up 3rd and long.
And
We'll see what the
that
Raiders
may
defense can do
honestly
here.
that may honestly be a bad thing for the Raiders, 'cause now they have the green light to throw the ball.
They got 3
look,
lined up to
yeah,
the right, 1 lined up
They
to the
got
left.
4 wideouts.
Back to the
and
quarterback.
yeah, he's
Number
got
3,
time.
scanning the field,
Oh,
looking
he's
deep,
got
has
him.
his guy
He's
again,
got-
and he
Oh!
drops it. He
That's the
drops
first
a
time
touchdown.
they haven't scored. Their first drive, they haven't scored. What?
That's the first time one
is-
of his receivers has dropped a pass tonight.
Nickerson is
That is another touchdown if his receiver hangs on to that ball.
so Pulaski
Pulaski
crowd,
fans
we need
chanting
to-
overrated.
I think we need our fans to calm down a little.
The scoreboard
The
doesn't
scoreboard
look great,
says
but
otherwise.
the Raiders have
Are
forced
they
a punt.
I thought they were lining up for a field goal for a second. I was about to say.
Bowden Schmidt back to return for the Raiders.
Oh no!
And
They're gonna go
the
for it
Raiders
now.
have
They're gonna go for it now.
entered.
That's kind of petty.
Looks like it's going to bring up 4th
That's
and
kinda
short now,
petty.
and the Phantoms offense is coming back onto the field.
This is kind of petty.
Encroachment, 5-yard penalty.
They're up 33-0, and they're gonna go for it.
Phantoms bring their offense back on the field with 4th and 2. The Raiders defense is back out there now.
Raiders defense kind of just shot themselves in the foot.
Phantoms, 2 out left, 1 out right. Running back in the backfield, this
They might
quarterback
hand it off here.
hands it off, up the middle, and he's got it.
That's sad. This is sad.
First down for the Raiders. That's a costly penalty there.
For what would have been their first drive
The
without
Raiders would have had
points.
the ball back, but
It
now
would have been the first time the Phantoms didn't score on a drive. But
second time. They
Was-
came up with 1 stop in the first half.
oh yeah, they punted, but
1st and 10. 2 wide receivers out to the right. Quarterback hands it off to his running back. Plenty of
my
space.
God.
Just short of a first down. Already on the Raiders'
I think
25-yard
we
line.
might only see runs from now on for the Phantoms because there's really no need
Yeah.
to throw the ball.
Number 1, Evan Ott Sr. is tearing up the Raiders'
Yeah,
defensive
no
line
need
right
for them
now.
to throw the ball when this guy is just absolutely having a monster game. And 2nd and 1, they're just gonna. I'd be shocked if they don't.
Phantoms send a man in motion out to the left.
Yeah.
Run it back to up the middle. Lots of Raiders there, though.
I still think he got it though.
Looks like he is forward progress. Gives him the first down.
Yeah.
That'll bring up a new set of downs.
Taylor and Gray with the tackle. First and 10 Phantoms, the ball on the 23-yard line.
As here comes probably another run.
Man lined up in his backfield. Phantoms hand it off to number 1 again. He's picking up about 4 or 5 yards at least a carry, so.
It's a minute and 25 left in this
The
quarter.
Raiders have no answer for this running back currently.
This is getting bad.
Phantoms looking over to their sideline, looking for a play.
They
Phantoms
might,
no huddle, 2 out to the left, 2
might
out to the
throw
right.
it
Running
here.
back in the backfield.
but I think they're gonna run it. But they could.
Snap.
No, they're gonna run.
Hands it off to his running back. Follows behind his blockers, and he looks like
It's gonna be 3rd down, but I think they're just gonna run it.
Lamar's with the tackle.
They're definitely just gonna run it
looks
if
up,
it's
yep,
this close.
brings up 3rd and short.
And 3rd down and 1.
This Phantoms
Yeah.
running game is eating up the defensive line of the Raiders.
No need to throw the ball. Absolutely no need.
3rd and short, snap.
And they
Fakes the
throw it
handoff,
anyways.
throws it out
They
wide
throw
to
it
his,
anyways.
and he picks up the first
Oh.
down, bringing up 1st and goal.
No need to throw.
Nice and
Guess
fast,
what?
nice
They
run
did
for
it
Gray.
anyways.
Number 8 for the Phantoms picks up that catch.
as
Lucas Van Al with the tackle.
30 seconds remaining in the half.
The first and goal, the ball on the 8-yard line.
First and goal for the I think this is the first time the Phantoms have had a first and goal, Nathan.
I think it is.
Because they've thrown at least 50-yard passes each time for a touchdown.
Phantoms, three out to the right. They hand it off to the running back.
They're about to get their first rushing touchdown if they keep running the ball.
Picks up 4 or 5 yards again.
It'd be their first rushing touchdown if they get that.
They've got about 4 yards to go.
And with how he's ran, they're gonna take it to the fourth quarter.
And that will be the end of our third quarter. The Raiders down by 33 points.
We'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter after a couple minutes.
About 2 yards to go. Running back gets into the end zone. Another touchdown for the Phantoms.
I'm just going to say it here, that wraps this one up.
They've ballooned this lead to 39.
This is about to be 40 to nothing.
About to be 40 with
pending
this
the
extra
PAT, it will be 40 to nothing.
That drive was all Evan Ott, senior running back for the Phantoms.
Almost no passes, only one, I believe.
Phantoms line up for the kick.
Extra point is
good
up.
Snap.
It's good.
Kick is
40
good.
to nothing.
It is 40 to nothing for the Raiders.
This is a. This is sad.
Yep. This game is no longer reachable for the Raiders, but
I think
let's just see if they can put some points on the board before this
goal
game
now
is
is not to get shut out at home, which
just under 12 minutes remaining in the game.
The goal is a garbage time score.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see some bench players for the Raiders come in. Phantoms, number 18, looks to kick off.
Here comes the kick.
Kick
Gonna be a
is
touchback, probably.
up and away.
Yeah, that's a
over
touchback.
the heads of the Raiders for a touchback.
To the back of the end zone.
Red Raiders on their own 20-yard line. Start of a new drive.
And the Raiders
I'm assuming we're going to see the same
just runs, probably because
same running plays from the Raiders now that they don't have their quarterback.
Throwing the ball.
Yeah.
And there's no point. It's not a competitive game. Hasn't been.
Looks like it's Wiedemann lined up in the backfield.
It might be a throw unless it's just going to be a run here, probably.
Man in motion, flips it off to him, and is
blown up.
Met at the line by multiple Phantom players.
Ethan Collar with the tackle.
Bring up 2nd and 11. Loss of 1 yard on the play.
Down and 11, the ball on the 19-yard line.
Raiders, 2 in the backfield. Hands off to Wiedemann. Goes out left,
Got a good
finds some
gain.
running room, and picks up a first down for the Raiders.
That's
Good
a
blocking
game
out
for Brock
ahead.
Wiedemann.
The Raiders move the chains.
On the play, 1st and 10 Red Raiders. Ball around 32-yard line.
Phantoms might be playing some bench players.
Joey Maidro checking into the game for the Raiders.
Yeah, the Phantoms may have a lot of bench players out there for the defense now, getting them some reps.
Definitely potentially. Phantoms moving their defensive line around. Snap.
Another run.
Moving out to the right.
That's a
Finds
great
some running
gain.
room. Picks up another first down.
Gets to
Bowden
about the
Schmidt with a nice
47.
carry.
Maybe the 48, depending on where they spot him.
Approaching midfield.
They're going to give him the 47.
Raiders, ball around 47-yard line.
Raiders are running the ball good now. I think there might have been some defensive adjustments made with some subs for the Phantoms, which is to be expected up this much.
Yeah. Raiders, 1 out left, 1 out right. 3 in the backfield.
Probably going to keep. Oh,
Looks like they're going to
Bowden's
throw the ball. It's
a
caught.
completion.
Joey Maidro.
Oh, he gets.
Looks like he
absolutely-
gains about 7 yards.
Yeah, second
Quick
he caught.
throws.
Second he caught that, he was just thrown down.
Quick throw for the Raiders. Good pickup on first down. That'll set up 2nd and manageable.
Sick.
46-yard line.
Second
They-
and 3 on the
West Appears 46.
46.
They have entered West Appears side of the field.
Positive territory. Question is,
Raiders
can they score?
send their man to the right. Has blockers ahead of him, but
You
he
know,
trips up
Nathan, you know
just
what I've
short
noticed?
of the
There's
first
been
down.
no snap issues this half. There was definitely a key topic at halftime.
Yeah, the snap issue is
Gone.
Yeah. 3rd and 1 for the Raiders.
So in the 800s, a person can come and leave 7 times, then it's a 7, right?
Just under 9 minutes remaining in the game. The Raiders are moving down the field. 3rd and 1. Snap to Wiedemann in the
It's gonna be a
backfield.
first
Picks up a
down.
good first down.
Good gain.
Good blocking out ahead right now for the Raiders.
Raiders moving the ball.
Moving the ball slowly. Slowly but efficiently.
1st and 10 Red Raiders, the ball on the 36-yard line.
36-yard line of the Phantoms. Raiders.
Raiders look like they're lining. They're almost for sure doing a run.
Looks like
Wow.
looks
they
like
aren't.
it's a throw. Unfortunately, there is
That
no
was
man in the
almost
vicinity.
intercepted. So
Pass intended for Wiedemann, calls
maybe stick to the run.
2nd and 10.
Bowden Schmidt really had no option there.
You could have thrown it away. Always the option to throw the ball away. And it's never a bad option.
The Raiders' game plan definitely shifted though after losing
Ethan Schmidt,
Ethan
their
Schmidt.
star quarterback. Really the
Raiders
captain of this team.
lined up. Hands it off to 33, and he's met after about
A gain of 4 to 5.
3 yards.
Goodness with the carry. The ball on the tackle.
Bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7 for the Raiders.
And at this point,
The ball on the
don't punt the
33-yard line.
ball. At this point, go for something. Give these people something to cheer about. Don't get blown out 40 to nothing. It would get worse probably.
Raiders have 1 out to the left. Snap to Wiedemann.
Okay, this is definitely 4th and short. This
Picks
is
up
4th
about
and
3
very
yards. Looks like
With the carry.
4th and 4 for the
4th
Raiders.
and very short.
Davis on the tackle.
Looks like the Phantoms have a man down. Looks like he's cramping.
Take Maddie. Go to center field.
So, our
Looks like he's all right. This gives the Raiders time to discuss what they want to do with the ball here.
I just don't want to see a punt.
I think punting is
It's probably going to
no longer in the game plan for
but
the Raiders,
I-
being down by 40
But
points with 6 minutes
I
left in
hate
the
to
game.
say it, it wouldn't surprise me.
If the Raiders do choose to run the ball, they're going to need some good blocking ahead of them.
I see Bowden winding up in the backfield.
Raiders,
If this is a
They have
punt,
2 lined out to the left.
Bowden's in the backfield. If this is
Schmidt
a punt,
and Wiedemann in the backfield. Schmidt
it's gonna
looking
be
to
a
pass.
throw.
He's being pressured,
throw the
and
ball,
he's
Bowden.
brought down. And the Raiders turn it over on downs.
That's
Davis on the tackle. The Red Raiders will turn it over on
Yeah,
downs.
Schmidt had no
First and
option,
10 to Pere.
and eventually
Ball on
the
the
pressure got to
34-yard
him.
line.
That's really depressing.
Phantoms offense comes back out on the field,
And
no longer playing their starters.
no, this is about to be a lot of runs. Star QB is out of the game. And
Phantoms
guess what?
running back
It doesn't
picks
matter.
up another first down.
It doesn't matter that their QB is out of the game
Pere.
because
Phantoms running back,
is that still
starting
the
running
same?
back and starting quarterback are not in the game anymore.
And it doesn't matter.
Looks like we have
First and 10 west to Pere. The ball on the
number
50-yard
20,
line.
Ryan Lutz Jr. for the Phantoms, carrying the ball. And it looks like we have number 13, Maxwell Kozik, senior for the Phantoms, playing quarterback.
And he just, oh my.
Number 20 for the Phantoms finds more running
Lutz
room,
with the carry.
picks up another first down. And the Phantoms are moving down the field quickly.
5 minutes
First and
remain
10
in this
Phantoms,
one.
ball on the 37-yard line.
I
Just
think-
under 5
I think
minutes
the Raiders
remaining.
are just wanting this one to be over. They want to forget about this one as quick as possible. And overthrows his man.
Brings up second down.
As this pass ball is incomplete. The second down and 10.
Phantoms looking over to their sideline for a play. They go no huddle. 2 out to the left, 1 out to the right. Quarterback has a man in the backfield with him. Hands
Just
it
gonna
off
Hand it off.
and
Pretty
picks
solid
up
gain.
Lutz with the carry.
2 yards, which will
Going
bring up
no
3rd
with
and
the
long.
tackle. Gain of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 8.
This is where the
Ball on
Raiders defense
35-yard
needs to
line.
get off the field.
They had last time, and then they jumped off sides on the punt.
Phantoms,
3rd and
2
8.
out to the left, 1 out to the right. Man in his backfield again. They send a man in
Will
motion to the
probably
right.
be a throw. I
Quarterback
lied.
hands it off to the running back,
That's a
and
stop.
he gets taken down only after about
Now-
2 yards.
All they need to do is not jump off sides,
And
Nathan.
McCougar with the tackle.
Unless they're
Looks
going
like
to
the
go
offense
for
is
it.
staying out there.
This is.
Gain of 2 on the play. 4th down and 6.
4th and 6 for the Phantoms.
I'm a bit confused.
They really don't have anything to lose being up 40 with 3 minutes in the
I
game.
mean, but show a little bit of sportsmanship.
Phantoms, 2 out to the right, 1 out to the left. Send a man in motion to the right. Quarterback has a man in his backfield. Tries the hard count. The Raiders don't jump.
He wants it.
Quarterback looking for a play from his sideline. Takes the snap. Hands it off to his running back, who bounces out wide to the left, but is
The
brought
Raiders are gonna
down
get a stop.
well before the first down
There's
line.
something to feel good about.
The Raiders defense comes up with a stop on 4th down.
Our Raiders will have 2.5 minutes to try. I was promised by a coordinator. I was told by a coordinator that they'd call. Nathan, we were told by a coordinator they'd call a touchdown play this half.
Hopefully the Raiders do not end this game with a goose
0
egg.
points.
They are down
Even
by
a field goal.
40.
Even a
2
field
minutes
goal at
remaining.
this point.
They've been completely shut out of the end zone, or any points in that matter. Raiders look like they're going to run the ball. They do.
Definitely are.
Pitch it off to the right, and he's
Oh, that was a
immediately stopped at the
bad
line
hit.
of scrimmage.
And
Looks like that was number 25, Gavin
I don't know
Heinz
how
out there,
eager the
senior for
Raiders
the
are
Raiders.
to honestly score. Which
Looks
is,
like the Raiders' offense also is mainly their bench.
I don't think they're really eager
Doesn't
to
look like the
score.
Raiders have any sense of urgency here.
I think they're probably saying
Raiders,
we're
2
going to run
in the
the ball.
backfield, one out, one lined out to the right.
They're probably trying to run this one.
The snap, questionable, and
As
they
I
are brought
I
down.
love how I mentioned that last drive, Nathan.
They
And that's where the Raiders are probably going
lose
to call it and
about
decide
5
to be
or
done.
6 yards. That is
That's
a-
probably where they're going to decide they're
that is
done
a
trying.
drive killer right there for the Raiders.
Yeah, you see their players walking up to the line, getting ready. They're just going to waste this clock because they're
Just the clock ticks under a minute remaining in the game now. 3rd and long to the
40-second
Raiders.
play clock. They're just going to run the ball and then just let the
Raiders
game
have a
end.
man lined out to the left, 2 in the backfield.
Oh my
Another
God.
questionable snap, and
my.
they lose the ball. The Phantoms pick it up for a scoop and score. The Phantoms with 40 seconds left in the game get in the end zone defensively now.
This is depressing.
The Raiders not only haven't scored any offensive touchdowns,
The
but the
Phantoms'
Phantoms
defense
defense
have scored more than
actually
them.
has more points than the Raiders offense.
They might have more yards. That
40 seconds remaining in the game. Bad snap, scoop and score for the
two
Phantoms.
straight bad snaps. This is
Looked like a bit of a miscommunication there.
and I see quite a few people heading out of here, Nathan. See
Yeah.
quite a few people heading for the
Under
exits.
a minute left in the game. Extra point attempt. No longer number 18. We have number 31 out there for the Phantoms. Snap is good. Kick
It's
is
good.
up, and it
It's-
is good.
It looked ugly, but it's good. It's
47 to
nothing.
nothing here at home for the Raiders.
This is sad.
This is a rough game to be a Raider fan.
If you could see my face in the booth right now, it described this whole game.
The Phantoms have just outplayed the Raiders on every side of the ball.
On
And the
every
Raiders
play.
have had no answer. Let's see if we can get a specials team miracle here for the Raiders. Looks like number 18 is coming back out for the kickoff for the Phantoms.
Back to return for the Red Raiders. 14 Schmidt, 37 Belt. Schaefer set to kickoff.
41 seconds remaining in the game. Phantoms, number 18. Kick is up in the air, and it is another touchback.
Schaefer's kick goes into the end zone. It'll be first and 10 Red Raiders. The ball on their own 20-yard line.
First and 10 Red Raiders. On their own 20, 40 seconds remaining in the game. They
Probably
really don't
a
have
knee.
much time for anything here.
Probably a knee. I wouldn't be shocked at a knee.
I would assume they'll probably just run the ball and
Run
the
or a
clock
knee
will.
just to avoid injury. They're literally, I think, they're going to knee the ball.
Raiders, 2 in the backfield.
No, they're going to run it.
Running it out to the right.
And that
Picks up about 3 or 4 yards.
that should be your ball game.
The clock is
That should be your ball game.
dwindling down. under 30 seconds remaining in the game.
Sarchinski with the tackle, gain of 5 on the play.
The Raiders are,
Raiders look like they're coming out for another
snap.
play. 2 lined up to the right. 3 in the backfield for the Raiders. They run out to the right. He picks up a good amount of yards.
And
But unfortunately, that will be the last play of the game.
folks,
That's all we
on
have
behalf
for today.
of me, Nathan, the rest of our RSN crew, we want to thank you for joining us tonight. And we want to thank you for tuning into this RSN broadcast. That is all we have. Have a great weekend, Raider fans.
Thank you for your continued support and ask that you please drive.